Hi there, my name is Kira and I am a life and business coach for multi-passionate people who want more success and more fulfillment out of their careers. So if that's you, keep listening. Today I want to talk about an important topic. It's about how to really live and work in your zone of genius. Because when you are working in your lane, in that area where you have true mastery and true expertise and your true talents can come to the fore, that's where you have unparalleled success. That's where the competition's irrelevant, and that's where you can make big money and a big impact, whether that's working for another organization or working for yourself. So I wanted to talk today around what it is to be in your zone of genius. And that, as Gay Hendricks, the great author, describes, is where your greatest innate talent meets your greatest passion. And where those two things intersect is really where the magic happens. And that's where you're in the zone, that's where you're in your flow, and that's when you can have unparalleled success. And this is really important because when you're working in your zone of genius, you are of best value to your employer or to your business if you're working for yourself. And so many of us think that we need to work hard to overcome or compensate for things that we're not so good at, to be that good all-rounder or to be what the company wants us to be. And that can be useful, and it's a good talent to have, to be that versatile. Hi, whoever's watching, give me a thumbs up or a heart and say hello so I know who's here. That can be really useful, being versatile and being able to do lots of things pretty well. But it means that we rarely are working in the area where we have true mastery and where we are, relatively speaking, the best around us at that particular thing. And if you're trying to work out what your zone of genius is, then I really recommend you to think about the following few questions. So what I would do with my clients, or what I would ask you to do today, is ask yourself, so what do I love doing? And sometimes that can lead to some quite generic answers, so go a level deeper and ask more specific questions like, what could I do all day or for several hours and not get bored by? What things do I find myself doing when I'm just whiling away the time? What things do I do that give me energy afterwards? So when I've been on a coaching call with my clients, even if it's in the evening, I often feel more energized after the call than before because I was working in my zone of genius at that time. And it was something that I felt really passionate about, and I felt that great connection with the client, and that is everything to me. So really think about that. What could you do for hours without getting tired or bored? What gives you energy rather than draining your energy? When you're working on your zone of genius, it feels like good work, but it doesn't feel like hard work. And that is the key. And another way of looking at this is to kind of look at the feedback you get from the world around you. So often we underestimate or take for granted or even discount the things that we are best at because they come so naturally to us, particularly if it's in an area that we don't typically associate with being a business in itself. So what if you're the person who always gets the party started? What if you're the person who's like that great dancer at the disco? Or what if, like one of the women I was speaking to yesterday, everyone always comes to you for a book recommendation if they want to buy a gift for their nephew or niece? What if that's something that you are naturally providing a service around? You're the go-to person for book recommendations or gift recommendations. There might be something there where you notice that people are coming to you for advice on a particular area. Maybe it's health, maybe it's music, maybe it's business. People are repeatedly coming to you for advice. You're the go-to person on that, and you might not yet be recognized or validated for it in your job, or you might not yet have had the confidence or the clarity to create a business around it. But if that's something that you love to do, and if that's something people love to receive from you, then if you bring those two things together and make it into a product or service, it's likely to be a hit. So that's another thing that I would really encourage you to investigate. What do people thank you for? Because if they're thanking you and you're noticing a pattern, it's probably because that's an area where you are consistently providing value in the lives of others. So that's another great key for you. So let me know how you like this video. Comment below what you think your talents and passions are and where you think they might overlap. And if you have any questions about how you might want to discover your zone of genius in your job or your business perhaps. And like I say, if you'd like to go deeper on this topic, if you'd like my support to really go deep and not only discover your zone of genius, but work out how you can make money out of it in your current career or by starting or growing another business, then let me know. Doors close at the current price point tomorrow. So if you are interested in working with me at a price point that's never going to be repeated, then send me a message today by 8 p.m. and we'll see if you can get you in before the enrollment closes. Lots of love. Bye.